Hey everybody, I hope that you have had a wonderful day, and I hope that you'll have a very peaceful and restful night. You know, you don't have but a couple more nights, and you're gonna have to rest up because you have to stay awake to see if you can catch Santa Claus eating your cookies. And I figured out the best way to not have to stay up and wait for him and watch to see that he's getting the cookies is just don't leave him any cookies out. I just eat them before bedtime, and then that problem is solved. And I drink his milk too. I mean, what is cookies without milk? So he is just out of luck here. A nice glass of water will probably refresh him, so I'll leave him a glass of water. So anyway, I wanted to show you a couple, something that a very sweet lady sent me. I was shocked, to say the least, and it came from Marty. And Marty, I am really positive that I remember you back years ago when I first started my channel. I could be wrong, but I think that you sent me something for my hair or my head, like a headband or something like that. And back then, I don't know if it's the same now, did you not live over water or water was around you? There was something about your house being close to water. Anyway, I was thinking about you the other day when I saw your name on something, and then I got what I'm getting ready to show everybody from you. You're amazing to see this. I just couldn't believe it. I asked my husband, I said, I didn't ask him, I told him, I said, you're going to break your back. But it's not that heavy. So I want to show everybody. But look at this. Look how huge. And it's on a rolling little table, so I put it right by the TV, and I can look at it all the time. And it's beautiful, beautiful. So, Marnie, thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. You're a very kind and sweet person. Thank you. And now, I think I'd like to show you my Christmas cards. When I asked for y'all to send Christmas cards, y'all really listened. And I have thoroughly enjoyed every card, and I think about the things that the person has written and the selection they made, and do I have one like this, and just all kinds of things. It's wonderful. So I will get started. And this was the night before Christmas, and it's snowing. I need to move somewhere where it snows. I love it so much. I want to tell you what I used to do when I was a kid. It just popped in my mind. But I was like 3 or 4. I guess I was so traumatized by it that I remember. But way back then, we had a freezer that you had to defrost it yourself. And on the ice cube trays. They were metal and they had a little bar in the center, and you pulled that bar up, and when you did, you could hear the ice crack, and it would make its little chunks, and you'd get it and all that. Well, that and like the walls of the freezer would get a coat of just ice. Not ice, but right before the stage of ice, it would be so cold. And I would stick my tongue to it. And I know wherever that freezer is now, probably in a landfill somewhere, it's got my DNA and my taste buds still stuck to it. Because once you put your tongue on it, it wasn't going nowhere. And I probably could have called my mom and she could have poured some warm water on it, but that would have been too easy, to get help like that. So I would pull my tongue off. Oh, it makes me hurt to think about it today. But I would just pull my tongue off, and whatever taste buds went with it, well, that's too bad, Jan. You shouldn't have had your tongue stuck on the freezer. But the sad part of it was, I didn't learn. I would go back and do it again. And I'm going to blame it on I was a little kid and didn't know any better. But that's a memory that I look back on it now, and it's fun, I guess. Or maybe I'm just weird. But I sure wouldn't do that again. Okay. I think this is my first mailbox, maybe. I don't know. But I think it sure is beautiful. Love it. People are really talented to think up these things. Isn't this a beautiful Christmas tree? I love that. I've sat and stared at that one a long time. And a UFO card. Randy hadn't seen it yet, but I'm going to make sure he sees it because he watches that channel like where that rocker and his son do about hauntings and, is this real? What is his name? His wife Sharon was on used to co-host a talk show. I know I can hear you hollering his name. I just can't make out what you're saying. But anyway, my husband watches that kind of thing. And he will enjoy that. Now, this is a pretty card with a message in it. And the lady is telling me about herself, which I love to hear, as you know. I really enjoy people telling me all about themselves. It's just interesting. If you're a people watcher, you know what I mean. It is fascinating. A red bird. And if you hadn't heard by now, that's our state bird. The manger scene. This kind of reminds me of a card someone made instead of bought, but it's really pretty. The snowman looking up in the sky at the star. The wise men traveling. And here's Santa. Hey, Santa. We don't have cookies and milk, but we do have water. A dog and a kitty. It makes me think that somebody's getting that some little child is getting that for Christmas. I'd love to be someone getting a dog, a small dog for Christmas. We don't need another incident like I had before with the dog we have. Getting this pretty houses on the water. Beautiful card. And the bear. This is a Habitat card. Maybe they sell these to help raise money. Habitat is really a good thing to donate your time or money to, or goods to, because, you know, we take for granted our homes. And Habitat builds homes, as you know. And a home is something that people are so proud to own. And anyway, praying for you. In this one, I just wanted to say, Wendy sent this, and Wendy, your last name is my mother's maiden name. So we might be cousins or something. It's kind of an unusual name, at least here where I live. So anyway, I just thought I'd tell you that little bit of trivia, that your last name is my mother's maiden name. And isn't that pretty? A full foil card. And to the person that sent this, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. And that's really pretty. Really, really pretty. And this person sent me some, like a place, I sort of say a placemat. It's a placemat for a mouse. A placemat, I keep saying placemat, like a coaster is what it kind of reminds me of, to set your cup on. Then notable dates. That would come in very handy. I'm going to put it in my Bible book bag. And then this pretty bookmark. Thank you very much. And the truck. Those truck with the trees really took off when they started selling those, didn't they? A pretty tree with a little cardinal on it. That's really cute. And this looks like a nighttime card. All lit up. Very warm and cozy looking. Isn't that pretty? And here is a paper telling about the person. And it was very interesting. Thank you for sharing. The baby Jesus. Isn't that pretty? Sorry I get stuck sometimes. And this one they put a note in. Sometimes when you don't have enough room or don't want to write a bunch on a card, just stick a note in. That's really pretty. Very pretty. I love this. And this one, they just put a note in. But I want you to look. Have a holly jolly Christmas from the gnomes. That is precious. And so that is going to be it. I know I've been having some really long videos, and I'm trying to cut them down where you don't have to sit through so much. But thank you for watching. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for everything that you do for me, especially your prayers. And just try to have a good night and relax. And all because come Christmas Day, you're probably going to be really busy cooking and entertaining and opening presents and all that. So I love y'all so much, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.